At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 23, Darren Hazard. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 25, Ashton Hines. At guard, a 6' junior, number 1, Matthew Mullins. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 11, Jacob Hopton. And at guard, a 6' senior, number 33, Grant Parke. The head coach of the Panthers is Aaron Hines. And now, your Crawfordsville Athenians. At forward, a 6'5" senior, number 34, Alex Hernandez. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 44, Nikai Wallace. At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 5, Alex Elba. At guard, 5'11" senior, number 3, Cy Morgan. And at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 11, Ian Hensley. Assistant coaches for the Athenians are Danny Pierce, Tony Mason, and Rob Williamson. And the head coach of your Athenians is David Pierce. Crawfordsville fans, on your feet. Let's play Athenian basketball.
All right, there you have it. Player introductions. Brian Saunders joined by Kurt Slicker again for afternoon basketball action as the Crawfordsville Athenians take on the Riverton Parke Panthers. JV won big earlier, and now we're ready for the varsity game. Welcome, Coach Slicker.
Hey, thanks, Brian. Looks like we're starting in a man-to-man here. Same starting lineup we've been using now for some time. You know, when you play a game like this against an opponent that you have a pretty good chance to defeat, you know, you just want to get off to a strong start. And that's a good start right there.
Good start right there. Turnover, and Hensley good for the first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, you can see a little run and jump right there. Nice follow there by Ian. Good hustle.
Good job, Kelvin with the steal, but then didn't finish, and Ian Hensley there to clean it up.
Looks like we're in a 1-3-1 right now. A little trap.
Rebound to Zaire Morgan. Athenians look to push all day. There's Hensley for 3 off the front of the rim, and rebound to Riverton Parke.
Good pace there, though, by Zaire getting that ball up the floor. So you can see that you know, we're trying to put pressure on the guards out front, forcing a couple quick shots there.
Yeah, shots off, rebound to Morgan, over to Kellerman, good for a long three-pointer. That will force a quick timeout for the Panthers, 30-second timeout.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Alex's shooting this year, and you know, he was in rhythm right there, and you know, this is the kind of start that Coach was hoping for today. You come out and you trap. We haven't started too many games here of late in that kind of trap, so we created a couple turnovers, a couple quick shots, and you know, it exactly what Coach Pierce was hoping for.
Yeah, real quick start, 7-0, 6:26 to go here in the first quarter. Starting lineup for the Riverton Parke Panthers: number 1, Matthew Mullins. He's a 6-foot junior. Number 11, Jacob Hopton. He is a 5'10 junior. Number 23, Darren Hazard. He's a 5'11 junior. Ashton Hines wears number 25. He is a 6'2 junior. And then Grant Harkrider, wearing number 33, is a 6-foot senior for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's tough right there on the ball handler, right? You got good ball pressure there by Hensley, and then you get a run and jump by Mackay, and Mackay is long, as we know, and they create the turnover right there.
Nicely done. Yeah, ball go back to Crawfordsville on the alternating possession rule.
And now they've gone to a 3-2 zone here. So normally you can get an open shot right there on the baseline or going for the lob play.
And they got it. Beautiful feed from Zaire Morgan to Alex Kellerman for the alley-oop.
Yeah, that's a nice set play against the zone. Good screens on the baseline, and obviously Alex has the leaping ability to handle that down. And you got to give credit to the passer there.
That's
Sometimes
right.
the passer can, miss a little high or low, but good job all the way around.
Really good job. Number 25, Hines, scored for Riverton Parke, their first 2 of the game. Athenians knocking the ball around down there. Mackay Wallace keeps it alive. Hensley cleans it up. Mackay's got the offensive rebound, the putback, and the foul. Good job by Wallace, doing what Wallace always does.
Yeah, Mackay is, really unselfish there by Hensley. He passed up the shot and then heard somebody holler, shoot it. And, but Mackay is able to clean that up and lay it back in.
Free throw's good.
Wallace finishes the and one.
12-2 lead for the Athenians. 5:21 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, the general rule was you get in a game like this, you can press up to a certain point. So I think that's what we'll see right here. We're trying to get that lead extended. And then this might be an opportunity for some of our bench players to get a little bit more time. With the strange week of snow,
right.
I don't think Riverton Parke has practiced since Tuesday, according to their athletic director. They look a little sloppy. And, we got in the gym yesterday, but this is a good conditioner here for our players.
Yeah.
Hensley at the line, shooting 2.
Hensley good on the first. He will get another one. First foul. That was on number 23, Hazard, for Riverton Parke. His first, team's first. Sorry, team's second. Hensley good on both.
Again, a little run and jump there. Hernandez comes out and traps, and good rotation right there by Hensley. So when the ball's passed out of a trap, the coaches will always preach you got to sprint to the next man or the next area, and Hensley did an excellent job there.
Great defense here.
Yeah, 1-3-1 setup right here. A lot of length out there.
And Zaire Morgan able to corral that pass.
Good hands there by Zaire to not only knock it down but steal it.
Yep. Good kick out to Hensley over to Kellerman, who's going to shot fake and drive it back to Morgan for 3. And that's good. Nice job by good unselfish play there. Nice assist.
Yeah, really unselfish play so far in this ball game. And we're shooting the ball pretty well right now.
We are high percentage right now.
Yeah.
3-pointer from Riverton Parke is good. That's number 25 or 23, 25.
Yeah, I like that right there, though. We're probing the defense early. That's something we've been seeing quite a bit lately.
Kellerman on the drive, and that shot won't fall, but rebound 2.
Yeah, if you look carefully at that, he kind of looked down. Like they always tell you, get your chin on the rim right there. I think Alex took his eye off the target just slightly, and that caused a miss.
Oh, and there's a nice shot by number 11, Hopton.
2-point basket, Hopton.
Basket's good.
Yeah, he did a really nice job there of using his body to protect himself, draw the foul, and finish. So 17-7 right here. It's still a really solid start. 17 points in the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds, I think.
Bad.
Yeah, you'll take that.
That's quick. And as you said, I don't know what we missed other than I guess Mackay got an offensive board down there. Hopton comes up empty on that and one.
Yeah, so they're still in their 3-2 zone here.
Gavin Kinney and Cale Corsi both checked in, replacing Kellerman and Morgan in the Athenian lineup.
Yeah, this is an offense you'll see it against the 3-2 zone, working the baseline.
Hensley for 3 on the pass from Corsi, and he's good.
Yeah, so good screen there by Hernandez, and Ian was ready to catch and shoot and knocks it down.
Good defense creates an error.
Yeah, we have a real advantage, and with our length out front. So if you don't have the strength in ball handling or the size to throw over that, really an effective defense.
Okay. Coursey looks inside at Wallace. Nice turnaround, puts it in.
Yeah, nice feed there by Coursey. Kind of a shot fake feed, drew the defender, and then Mackay does an excellent job of finishing at the paint, or in the paint, I should say. Good read there by Hernandez, reading the passer's eyes, gets the steal.
Ahead to Gavin Kinney over to Coursey, looking for Hensley to cut. The ball looked like it was kicked, but Coursey's able to corral it.
And what you like so far, right, is the unselfishness that we're
really
showing.
Unselfish.
Yeah, a lot of passes.
Nice feed from Hensley to Wallace. Wallace padding his offensive board stats. Rebounds the first one, puts it back in for the second.
Yeah, that's one way to state that. I think he did that on purpose.
Coursey getting a hand on that pass from Riverton Parke, but into the hands of number 23, and that is Darren Hazard. Basket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, tough shot right there. Nice conversion for the Panthers, and a good challenge. I mean, it's what you want right there. It's our third team foul, but
Mackay's second foul, and Kellerman and Morgan will check back into the lineup for the Athenians, replacing Hensley and Wallace. Hazard good on the and one. Makes it 24-10 here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Riverton Park's gone man-to-man here, so chance to run our man offense a little bit. Really good job, though, against their zone. Really good execution. I'm sure Coach will be pleased with. Obviously, it helps when the ball goes in, but we did some really good things against their zone.
Kenny trying to feed Hernandez. Can't quite get it to him, but creates a turnover on the other end.
Yeah, good hustle play.
Yep, gets it back. Hernandez back to Kenny. Over to Morgan. Nice shot fake, and the three-pointer is good for Z.
Well, it always helps you make your first one, right? And so Z is hot today.
He is hot right now. That three-pointer off. Rebound to Alex Hernandez. Over to Morgan, ahead to Cale Coursey. He's going to drive in, pick up a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Good outlet pass there and a good cross-court look to find Coursey, who's running hard, and earns himself a trip to the foul line here for 2 free throws.
His second, team's third. Coursey at the line for the Athenians, shooting two.
That's 2 fouls on Parkrider.
Aggressive foul right there. I know that, Riverton Parke right now is, they don't have tremendous size, and it doesn't appear that they have tremendous quickness. So, they're a team that gets a bit overmatched at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. Coursey for a second shot, and it falls.
He traveled.
He did. Boy, that's just tough.
Yeah.
You got Coursey and Kellerman out there on you. And
it is. Good pressure. This is where you try to read the passer's eyes a little bit. If you're not on the ball, and move your feet, and you ought to be able to maybe get a steal here.
Good defense by the Athenians. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter, and there goes a pass that's just almost saved by Riverton Parke, but out of bounds to Crawfordsville.
Yeah, just good length. We have a lot of length there in positions, and causes those high passes, and sometimes those passes are not catchable unless you have some height on the other end. They did not.
Yeah, not very accurate.
All right, little man set here.
Kellerman open for three, and he'll take it. It's going to be out of bounds. Crawfordsville basketball on the rebound.
Yeah, a little double screen right there for Alex. He kind of hesitated just briefly. It looked like it was good when it left his hand.
It did. I wonder if he looked at the clock knowing probably we'd rather have the – there's a nice feed from Zaire Morgan into Coursey. His first shot's blocked, but he keeps battling. Oh, and they get him for travel.
You like Coursey's aggressiveness there. One thing, maybe slow down a little bit and shot fake. But good job there sticking with it. And certainly Cale's an aggressive player, so That's going to happen.
Yep, from the elbow, Matthew Mullins.
2-point basket.
All right, 14 seconds here, so let's see what shot we get at the end of the quarter.
Kellerman on the drive, feeds it inside to Hernandez. I think it was a feed.
Yeah, we'll call it a feed.
Yeah.
Alex will maybe or maybe not agree with that assessment right there. But good hands nonetheless by Hernandez. Hustling down the floor, being in position, and drew himself a foul right here.
He'll go to the line, shoot 2. Long and first.
That was on number 1, Mullins. His second team score. Hernandez shooting 2 for the Athenians.
Hernandez good on the second. Gets into the scoring column. Mullins going to drive, and that shot's off. No shot.
After 1 quarter of play.
So after 1 quarter, it's 29-12 in favor of the Athenians. Good first quarter. Calculate out that pace. And
yeah, what, 116 or something like
right.
that? Not being a math guy, but it's a lot. We shot it well, but I think our unselfishness right there. You know, we moved the ball around, passed up a couple good shots to get a better shot. So you'd have to be overall pleased with that quarter if you're an Athenian fan. And, you know, you look at this quarter right here, what you want to do is, you're winning by 17. You want to extend the lead right now. And, you know, this is a bit of a conditioner, as I said earlier. Good chance for the players who had a couple days off there because of the snow to get back in the gym here and break that sweat. And, you know, we got some big games coming up, certainly. So, you know, we've had a nice schedule here, but we've taken advantage is what I would say, too. You know, the schedule has been advantageous since the Southmont game.
yes.
And we've done a good job of taking advantage of that. So we work ourselves into February here. The competition will get better, but that's what we've been aiming for, right, is to improve and get ourselves ready for those games coming up.
Yeah, good call. I missed. I was out suffering in Arizona while you guys were getting snow, and you had that Weibo game on Tuesday, which they moved because of that weather that was coming in. And
yeah, and it good call there by the athletic directors.
yes, that first 2 points coming in the second quarter, good for Harkrider. His first 2 of the game for Riverton Parke.
Yeah, back to their zone. 2-3 zone this time. Not a lot of height out there on front, so you should be able to make a pretty easy pass when you're on the wing.
Second quarter starters here. Zaire Morgan takes a 3, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, he's hot today. He's a little set play there. I think I've mentioned that before. We used to call that 6, where you look inside, but you also get the flare screen for the shooter. And Zaire was ready to shoot off the catch.
Also starting Gavin Kinney, number 12, in there for Crawfordsville. Ian Hensley, Alex Kellerman, Cale Corsi.
Robbins for 2.
Robbins good for his first 2 for the Panthers, so they're heating up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, they've been competitive today, that's for sure. They're just having a really hard time guarding us.
Inside to Kellerman on the elbow, who feeds it down to Ian Hensley, and that shot's blocked. Ian comes up with it, puts it in, and will pick up the foul.
Yeah, so good job there by Ian sticking with that. Good high-low action. Kellerman caught that. He immediately looked. Ian had pinned his man inside.
Panther foul on number 44, Martin.
And an and one here coming.
Hayden Martin picks up that foul for Riverton Parke, his first foul. Team's 5th. Hensley good on the free throw.
Completes the and 1.
Big day for Hensley and Morgan already, and actually Makai Wallace has several.
Yeah, Hensley and Morgan have really been playing well here the last couple of ball games. Not that they've had stretch where they didn't play well, but, you know, playing better than they had, and, you know, just shows in the success of our team.
Yeah, Crawfordsville foul, I think, on number 3. Z's going to pick up his first foul.
And now on number 3, Morgan.
Be the 4th Athenian foul. Riverton Parke has the ball in the hands of Pearson Robbins. Nice feed inside, but it's going to be Oh, it is going to be off Crawfordsville, off Kellerman, I guess.
Yeah, that was a really nice pass. There wasn't much room there with Alex's length, and yet we were still able to somehow knock it away, so they had to take it out of bounds.
Really good job. Robbins looking to drive, now kicks it back outside for the Panthers in the hands of their leading scorer, Hines. That ball's tipped away by Hensley, ahead to Zaire Morgan for the fast break layup. It's good.
Well, we've talked to this a lot, but Morgan and Hensley have really done a nice job here lately, pushing the ball, looking for each other, looking for their teammates. I mean, that diagonal pass right there has to be thrown right now. It was beautifully done by Hensley, and then, Zaire is really off to a great start today, so good for Zaire.
Yeah, I have him down. That was his first two. Surprised he didn't stop at the three-point line and just fire it up there, but he's because I do think he's 3 for 3, but he's got 9, 10, 11 points here in a quarter and 2 minutes. Kellerman has 5 points. Hensley has, I think, 12 points already in this game. Cale Corsi's got a free throw. Hernando has a free throw, and 7 points for Wallace. So great job, good balance.
Yeah, well, we got 37 points through the first, 10 minutes and 10 seconds of the game. So we're scoring at a high rate, and I'm not sure they have a defense that can slow us down.
Hensley gets a hand on that ball. Tipped into the stands. Will be Riverton Park basketball on the side. That's Robbins. Inbounds it to Hopton.
Good read there by Zaire, reading the eyes, and not just knocking it away, but intercepting it.
Yeah. Riverton Park does the same thing, pays us back. Offensive rebound, number 33, Harkrider, and that's good.
Yeah, nice hustle play there by Riverton Park.
Kellerman finds Gavin Kinney underneath, out to Morgan. That shot is short. Three-pointer.
Well,
off the front of the rim.
Yeah, you can't blame me for taking that one. He was open, maybe a little deep, but well, this is a dunk.
It
was going to be a dunk.
Save the dunk. I put Kellerman on the line, shooting 2.
I was going to see what kind of dunk he was going to do. I thought maybe we were going to get a reverse right there, but got the instead. He's got to earn him from the foul line now. So good hustle back there. But a nice job of finding Alex out there in the open floor to see if he can knock these 2 free throws in.
Good on the first.
I think that's a subtle thing that we're seeing here in the last 3 or 4 games is a little more consistency from Alex, which we talked early in the season about, him being just a key player, especially offensively. His defense, though, has been really solid all season, but his offense is starting to come around, and the conditioning, I think, is there in terms of being comfortable with his legs. I know he's had some injuries there, but he certainly gives us a weapon because he's such a threat to drive it and to shoot it.
Well, you're right, and that is a great point. Mekhi Wallace stealing that ball away from Riverton Park, and then Smart waits for Z to get across the 10-second line, gets the ball to him. He drives. I think the foul was on the.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah. Called it on the floor, so it's 1-1.
Yeah, a couple of familiar officials out there if you look carefully. And you know anything about the area, but I'll just leave it at that. Sometimes maybe that's what you have, on a Saturday afternoon.
Right. Zaire good on the first. He hadn't made a free throw yet. He's got a few threes, a field goal from 2, and then now he's good at the line.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll get guys that'll do these games in the afternoon and then turn around and go do a sectional game or a championship game tonight.
That's probably the case with a couple of these guys at least, maybe this whole crew.
For sure. There's some big girls sectional finals tonight or semifinals.
Congratulations to our Lady Athenians and your daughter there. There's 2 points for Harkrider, by the way, but getting a big win over North Montgomery.
Yeah, it was a nice win. I thought Shay Williamson and Olivia Reed made some really big plays down the stretch, but everybody contributed that was a part of in the rotation last night. So a really nice win, kind of you never make up for a loss like we had earlier to them, but, we're the ones that were smiling last night. So congratulations to Coach Smith. And now we get to play Danville tonight, but, there's a reason why you're going to play the game.
That's
so
right.
Let's see what we can do.
I saw Olivia Reed coming through earlier, and I told her that's why we play the game, right? I know that was a tough game earlier in the season, conference matchup against the Warriors, but and they are at home, but hey, you go there to play, and
that's absolutely right.
Got nothing to lose.
Yeah. So go enjoy, and
you're playing extra basketball.
Absolutely right. So here they've gone to another little zone. We're 1-3-1.
Kick from Zaire Morgan over to Kellerman. That three-pointer's off, but the rebound to Morgan or to Wallace. Puts it back.
Yeah, Mackay just, he read it there, just being a little off and strong on the finish again.
Really nice job by Wallace. Team's playing good defense. Alex Hernandez.
A lot of hands there.
Into the game. He replaced Tinsley. Rebound, good block out by Morgan. Gets that board. Mackay's driving. Oh, and I'll tell you what happened there. The defender jumped in front of that, so Gavin Kinney couldn't really see that pass coming.
Yeah, really nice hustle back there. It's an unselfish play there by Wallace.
Yes.
I think Mackay could have power dribbled there and scored, but again, I think that's the thing I'm impressed with today. Obviously, we shot it well, but is really, I think we're looking for our teammates, and that's a sign of a team that's playing together.
Hensley check back in for the Athenians, replacing Kellerman. Line up, and Kale Corsi's getting set to check back in. Good job by Alex Hernandez to steal that pass.
And there it is.
Feedy and Hensley, and just what you were just talking about.
Yeah. I mean, he's open, so obviously you want to throw it to him, but if Alex takes one more dribble, he's getting a layup there.
Yep.
So good unselfish play.
Mackay Wallace with another rebound. Ahead to Hensley. Over to Morgan. Three-pointers off, but Morgan chases it down and gets his own rebound. And there's a kick by the Panthers. That'll allow Corsi to check into the game, and he's going to replace Z. Riverton Parke's also going to substitute here. Number 44, Hayden Martin's going to check back in. He's a 6'3 senior, and he will replace the leading scorer for the Panthers, Hines. Actually, I guess Harkrider's now technically the leading scorer. Good job by Hensley keeping that ball alive, allowing Corsi to chase down the rebound. Athenians will get another shot at it. Hensley going to drive and kick to Corsi. Will take the three. Looked good.
Yeah, good job there by Hensley, kind of driving that gap. Right, you push the elbow there, draw the defender, and kick for the shooter.
Three-pointer is off, and Wallace and number 44, Martin, are battling for the rebound. It's going to result in a held ball. Alternating possession will stay with Riverton Parke. So 2 minutes to go. 25-point lead, 45-20 for the Athenians. Nice little drive on the out-of-bounds play, but the layup is off.
Yeah, I like that out-of-bounds play. They'll set him up and back cut him. But we still managed to make him miss the shot.
Gavin Kinney long on the three-pointer.
And now you don't want to see that right there. Right? You need to be aware. If you're taking the shot up top right there, you have to understand if they have a man back. You have to be aware because it's your job, even though you shot it, to make sure that they would say follow your shot, but that's not always true. Sometimes you're not going to follow your shot.
Nope. Turn and go, and that was always my favorite place to play. Still is when we get together for pickup games. Cherry picking down the court.
Yeah, well, that's how you get a couple baskets. All right, Coach Pierce not going to like these last two yet. He's taking the timeout because gotten a little sloppy as well as we had played maybe in the first 10 minutes. The last couple minutes are you can give Riverton Parke credit, right? I mean, you fall behind by 25 or 30 and you hang in there, and now it's down to a 21-point lead.
Yeah, I noticed his hands on his hips after the last play. You kind of pointed out we fell asleep on defense, and then he had two really in a row, and that was no good. So we'll give a little shout-out here. Obviously, the girls' basketball team, big win over North Montgomery in the first round of the sectional, which they finally got to play. I think supposed to play that game on Wednesday, and ended up, obviously with all this weather, getting to play last night at Danville, beating North Montgomery by 3 points to advance to the semifinal tonight. They'll take on the Danville Warriors at 7:30. The girls' swim team is in there competing in the sectional right now. Should look to get some girls through sectional to the state finals, which at least right now will take place on Friday night for prelims and Saturday for the finals. The wrestling team's competing at the North Montgomery Regional. We had two Crawfordsville athletes get through, Isaac Rogers and
Ashton Wilson, yes.
Thanks, Coach.
Good finish there by Hernandez. But, I know our wrestlers there today. It's a very tough regional that you compete in there. So it'll take an outstanding effort to be able to get through there. But good finish there by Alex, Coach. Sure talking about let's get the ball where we can get a high percentage shot, and we were able to do that there.
Free throw bounces around but doesn't fall through for Alex Hernandez, but certainly a good, strong finish, as you just said. Nice rebound by Hernandez on the other end with a tough contested layup, and there's Hensley for three. That's off, but rebound to Zaire Morgan, but the pass is deflected in the hands of Riverton Parke, and they're going to take it all the way. That's number 23, Darren Hazard for two.
Yeah, again, we caught standing there a little bit, not getting back. So always something to work on, right?
Absolutely.
Even when you have a 20-plus point lead and a half. Back in their 3-2, so we'll play for the last shot here. A little overload play for Zaire. Down to 4.
Of course, he had to readjust there. I guess it was not deflected. He just had to readjust because Riverton Parke came in for the block. So with 0.4 seconds to go here in the half, it'll be Riverton Parke basketball.
Yeah, one of those right there where you feel the defender coming at you, maybe shot fake, and if he's in the air, maybe jump into him. Really tough to change your shot at that point.
Shots off. So at halftime, the score is 47-26 in favor of the Athenians.
Well, I don't know what the spread was on this game, but evidently I'm guessing it was probably in this territory, so stick around if you anyway, I'm joking. We did play very well there the last 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm sure that Coach. So now you think about it going at halftime. Let's start off the second half the way we started the first half here, and extend the lead right here, and clean this up just a little bit.
Absolutely.
But it really a lot of positives, obviously, there in the first half. A lot.
Yeah, I think 9 points for Wallace, 3 points for Hernandez. Corsi hit 1 free throw, and then of course you get to Hensley. I think 14 points for Ian. Again, unofficial stats here. 7 points for Kellerman. And Z has, I believe, 13. So great job. Balanced scoring all around. Got a couple hot hands in there. And again, other than those last couple minutes, but hey, that'll give Coach Pierce something to talk about at halftime.
Absolutely. So, really unselfish, a lot of really good plays there in the first half, a lot of team basketball. And, let's come out and just have a solid third quarter here and make ourselves a better team.
Absolutely. Thanks, Coach Slicker. Good analysis, as always. We're going to let you enjoy the Storm cheerleading team here. And for your halftime entertainment, we'll be back in about 8 minutes to bring you the second half of Athenian basketball. All right, welcome back for second half basketball action. Crawfordsville Athenians taking on the Riverton Parke Panthers. Your score at the half is 47-26 in favor of the Athenians. Brian Saunders and Kurt Slicker bringing you the afternoon basketball game. And just want to give a shout out to the sponsors for the Crawfordsville basketball parents and the hoop shoot at halftime. Shout out to these sponsors: AWG Construction, Crawfordsville Family Eye Care, Hensley Accounting, Red Hawk Choppers, Rock Point Church, and Curran Tax Service. Thank you to those community sponsors of Athenian basketball. Starting the second half here for the Athenians: Zaire Morgan, Ian Hensley, Makai Wallace, Alex Hernandez, and Alex Kellerman. The three-pointers off from Morgan, but Hernandez with the offensive board gives the Athenians an extra possession here.
Yeah, that I don't mind that look. Just throw it up a little higher right there.
Yeah, looking for Wallace maybe, right?
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, try to sneak it through.
Yep.
And
shots off. Defensive board to Kellerman. Go ahead, Coach.
no, good rebound there by Alex. You can see the pace we want to play with right now.
Zaire kicks it to Hensley, and that three is off, but Mackay trying to keep the offensive board alive, and Riverton Parke ends up bringing down the rebound.
We're in man-to-man, so we've shown a couple of different defenses today. Just straight man-to-man. Good show there by Mackay on the ball screen.
Riverton Parke with the same starters for the game. There's going to be a foul on Kellerman, resulting in 2 shots.
Yeah, I was going to say, really nice job there by Alex shutting him off, and yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe those kind of calls are. It looked like to me that that wasn't a foul, but
just let him play, but often. But officials call a foul there, so that puts Mullins at the line. First shot's off. On the floor for Riverton Parke, Mullins wearing number 1, number 11 Hopton, number 23 Hazard, number 25 Hines, number 33 Harkrider. Good on the second free throw.
A little press here by at least by their front 2 guards. Right? 2-man press, so good job there by Hensley looking ahead.
Z looking to find Kellerman again, and that ball is intercepted there by Harkrider. They're going to get Morgan for a foul on the fast break.
Yeah, kind of the way we ended the first half, they're just a little off right now. So score certainly has something to do with that. Let's see if we can execute just a little better here in the next 3 or 4 minutes.
Harkrider leading scorer here during the first half. He had 6 points for the Panthers, off on the first free throw.
As a coach right here, there's a fine line. You've done some really good things today. You don't want to be negative, but right, like to see us hustle back maybe a little bit more.
Yeah,
right there.
It's almost that same pattern. I think would be the concern that we saw at the end of the last few minutes of the first half. But again,
I think the win is, there's no doubt on the win. So now it's just a matter of trying to play the best basketball you can.
Well, we're trying to prepare for what is a tough schedule here. A nice find under there, Wallace off. But the tip is good.
You mentioned in the first half he likes to pad those offensive rebound stats. So right there, that's a really, really nice tip with his left hand.
Great job.
Very difficult to do that, and impressive play there by Wallace.
He really does have that ability. Just have seen him always do a lot of really good things on the offensive board and lots of putbacks, lots of points. I'd love to know what his kind of second chance points. Nice move there by number 23 Hazard.
Yeah, he used a good shot fake there, a little up and under on Hensley, and with a good finish.
Kellerman has that ball stripped away, but Wallace is able to pick it up as he does. He's so strong. Kicks it out to Hensley for 3, and it's good.
Yeah, Wallace with a couple really, we're kind of struggling there. Wallace with the tip, Wallace with the loose ball. Wallace finds the open shooter, and then Ian knocks it down. So great shot by Ian, but really nice play there by Mackay.
We got a jump ball here, and it will be Riverton Parke basketball. Morgan doing a nice job.
Yeah, Zaire was there in help position and able to get the tie up.
Riverton Parke trying to inbound. Good defense. That's a 5-second call by the official that we are very familiar with, and I think he was spot on. Gavin Kinney's going to check into the lineup replacing Morgan, and Kale Coursey will take Alex Kellerman's spot on the floor.
Yeah, we always talk about not giving up layups, when you're playing inbounds defense, and we did a nice job there of taking away their inside cuts and forcing that 5-second call.
Wallace again kicks it out to Morgan, or to Hensley. Sorry, that shot's off, and it's out of bounds off of, it's going to be off the Athenians.
Yeah, I think they said it went down Alex's leg.
Okay.
Close. Good hustle play there by Riverton Parke.
Yeah.
I think Alex was correct. I do think it was off RP, but play on, and here we go.
Yep. Good strong move.
That's good defense there by
Great
Wallace.
defense,
Held his
strong
position.
move by Riverton Parke, but great defense by Mackay.
Yeah, staying vertical, didn't reach, moved his feet, stayed in front. So well done there by Wallace.
I was going to point out what we have coming up on the schedule here for our Athenians to end the season. Next Friday night, we go on the road to Riverton Parke. Hey, nice feed from Gavin Kinney into Alex Hernandez, who does a good job keeping the ball up in the air and can't quite finish. Nope. That looked like a little bit of a trip attempt going on there.
Yeah, some contact there for sure.
Three-pointer, that's off. Rebound to Kale Coursey.
Yeah, one thing I would say about Alex, just watching him here recent, I'd like to see him chin the ball a little bit more. Like he's there. There, a little better that time.
Yep, keeping his head up there. Cross court from Coursey to Hensley. He's wide open for three off the front of the rim. Those averages even out, right? That's why they're averages. So
they do.
We were really hot from three in the first half.
We were. So good play there by Gavin, though. He had a look at a three. Instead of forcing it, though, trying to feed that ball into the post.
Yeah, he used his left hand to try to kick that or get that underneath. It was kicked. Hernandez and Hensley will take a seat as Kellerman and Zaire Morgan both check back in for the Athenians. Quick inbound look from Zaire Morgan to Gavin Kinney, and that's good for two.
Nice heads-up play there by Z. It's really not the play, but noticing that, they're not guarding him.
So long three-pointer, rebound out to Coursey at the free throw line, and he's going to bring the ball up the court and pick up a foul at the half-court line.
Yeah, I knew a guy coaching Lafayette up there, and I'm not going to drop a name here, but they had a play where there was no play. And literally you could line up, and a lot of times since the team hadn't really scouted it, he said, you'd be amazed how many layups we got off of like a no play.
Yeah.
Just ask the guys to cut to an open area or see something, and most of the time you're ready for like a box set or a stack. He said we just had a play where it was just kind of like a scramble. Nice setup there, and good hit there by Mackay.
Wallace for two.
Mackay Wallace with another two. Having a big day here. There's a big drive by number 23.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit better help side there. Obviously, Mackay gets beat off the dribble, but the help side probably be a little bit quicker there.
That's Hazard's 9th point, and of course he has the ball knocked away, but able to track it down again. Over to Kellerman, looking out at Ethan McLemore has checked into the game. We're at number 10 for the Athenians. There's Gavin Kinney for three, and he knocks it down. Great shot by Gavin.
Gavin Kinney.
No, certainly, Gavin's play the last 3 or 4 weeks has really elevated our team, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that a little bit the first half, because you mentioned Kellerman, who we know was coming off some injury, hadn't played a bunch at the start of the season. He does look like he's getting into game shape now, and just playing at a different level that we're more used to seeing. Same thing for Gavin Kinney, though.
Yeah, Gavin has just worked his way into the rotation, and when you're playing as well as he is, you're going to keep playing some.
You're going to get a spot, aren't you? And he does. Shots off by Riverton Parke, rebound to Mackay Wallace.
Always that talk about earning playing time. And Gavin sure has done that.
He has. Kale Coursey has a shot deflected out of bounds. And Z's going to check back into the game, and he will give Coursey a break. 59-31 is the score with just under 2 minutes to go. Nice feed. Oh, that shot's blocked.
Nice. Really, it was a nice ball fake. That opened that up. And
Kellerman gets it, drives to the hoop, and he was fouled on the way there.
Yeah, normally you'd see Mackay finish that, but it was a nice block. Good aggressive play.
Yeah, that does not happen to Mackay very often.
It doesn't, but we were able to stick with it there and grab the loose ball, and we end up with free throws for Kellerman.
That's foul was on number 1, Mullins. And Alex Hernandez is going to check in, replacing Wallace in the lineup. Kellerman off on the first. See what he does here with the second shot. Good on the second. Makes it 60-31 in favor of the Athenians. 1:45 to play in the third quarter. 2 team fouls apiece. Nobody for Crawfordsville in any foul trouble. Good deflection out of bounds by Hernandez. That's one of the things we talk about a lot, but I think just the number of times that, I called deflection. The officials actually didn't see that.
They're going to ask each other, I think.
Yeah, now it is going to be Riverton Park basketball.
I think that's probably the right call right there. But a good job of switching that out right there between Emac and Zai.
Drive, they're going to get Hernandez with foul.
You know, you could argue in the NBA that's an offensive foul
right.
because he clears out with his left arm right there.
The defender is allowed that spot.
Yeah.
I mean, you just because you're the offensive guy and you want to drive doesn't mean you get to.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Brian. I mean, there's a drive there. He's obviously created that space to get the shot up with his lead arm. So that's a defensive foul in high school. That's an offensive foul in pros and college. Depends on which floor you're playing.
You
might. That's right.
It's a home team. So that is Hazard good on the first. Second attempt is up and looks good. It is. So good on both. 60-33 is the score. Ethan McLemore bringing the ball up the court for the Athenians.
A little set there trying to.
There's
good.
Z for 3.
Yeah, really good screens there on top. All that kind of a butt pick that Hernandez sets. He screens and he turns and so they defend Wallace inside, but the second part off that play is the double screen.
And you've pointed out many times, and I think it can go missed. Zaire used the screens.
He did.
He came right off the shoulder
and he was ready to shoot there. You know, that's a play where that guy, as he comes to the top.
Obviously, they're looking to drive a little bit more here. That was number 33, Harkrider with the drive, and Hernandez is going to pick up his second foul.
Well, they've done a good job right there of drawing a little contact. And as strong as we are, or we're bigger and stronger than them, that little bit of contact, is a foul where maybe if there's 2 similar-sized people, that wouldn't be a foul.
That's true. Good point. Harkrider good on the first. He will get another attempt here. Good on the second. I was just looking ahead at our softball schedule, Coach. You and I both help coach softball here for the Athenians, and Riverton Park is our first game of the season right before spring break.
All right, good. That'll be here before we know it.
It will. Oh, that ball is deflected into the hands of Mullins on the shot attempt by Hernandez. 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 3-pointers off, rebound to Kellerman, who gets it to Morgan, who will set the Athenians up to take last shot.
Well, I think we talked about that with Alex a couple minutes ago. Oh, when he catches it, we'd like to see him just not bring it down at all. Yeah. So just little fundamental drills that I'm sure they'll work on in practice. Well, down to 10.
Yeah, that'll help us here as we think about what's coming up at the end of the season. Kellerman for the jumper, that's off.
Good hustle there by Alex.
And he's going to fire a 3. Desperation 3.
After 3, your Athenians,
so,
63.
After 3 quarters of play, it's 63-35.
All right, so we had a 21-point lead at half, and we have upped that now to 28. So, it was one of those third quarters. It seems kind of uneventful because the score is so one-sided right now. But a couple of really nice plays there by Wallace in the middle of the quarter. And, overall right now, I'm going to say this as an announcer, you want to get through this game now and not have any injuries or anything like that. So, you come out here, you've got the ball, I think, start the fourth quarter, run a little set here. And I'm guessing that as we work ourselves down under 6 minutes here, we'll see a little bit of some of our young players in the game.
Seems like a wise move. Finish out that schedule for the Athenians here. I mentioned next Friday traveling to Tri-West, taking on the Bruins. And then on Saturday, so it's a double weekend, you have Parke Heritage coming here to the Crawfordsville High School Gymnasium. Then the next week on Friday, Danville comes to town. That could be for the conference. We could play spoiler in there, I believe.
Yeah, there's some big games still left in the Sagamore Conference. You know, you see where Lebanon is and Southmont, but Danville certainly probably controls their own destiny. So we're going to have something to say about that here in a couple weeks, that's for sure.
Fun to be in that position. Then Central Catholic comes calling on Saturday, so another double weekend. And then the following Friday, kind of last game of the season, will be Covington. There's going to be a foul on Ian Hensley's drive to start the fourth quarter. Joining Hensley on the floor. That foul is on number 25, Hines. That's his first foul, and their third foul on Riverton Park. So starting the fourth quarter here for the Athenians, Emack, Zaire, Hensley, Alex Hernandez, and Alex Kellerman.
Yeah, nice read there by Ian. It's a dribble handoff option right there, or keep. And Ian saw the defender really jump on Zai, kept it and drew a foul. And at least got one of the two.
He did. Unusual. We expect Ian to knock every shot down.
Sure.
He's not perfect.
No, those free throws sometimes have a mind of their own, right?
Absolutely.
They look good, but it's hard to just do it the same way twice. Nice job there against that dribble handoff.
Really good job. Morgan comes up with it and just gets a little crazy with the ball, but able to get it back and find Kellerman on the drive, who
nice shot fake there. I mean, really.
Could have called a foul, but Kellerman kind of spun out of it and made it.
He did. He was under control. I really like that play there by Kellerman to get the 2 points.
Worked out pretty well for the Athenians. And
ow.
Yeah, Riverton Park threw that ball hard to one of the cheerleaders. She was not ready for
no,
it.
She was. Hello. She's anybody would be embarrassed to be hit by that.
Man.
So
that was a rocket.
Hopefully she's okay down there. But she definitely took one off the old kneecap. She's lucky that wasn't at her face, because she did not look ready. So could always be worse, right?
Absolutely. Hensley handling the ball in the front court for the Athenians over to Kellerman. Now Ethan McLemore's going to drive from the free throw line.
Yeah, that was a set to get Emack a shot right there.
Hernandez able to corral that rebound and goes up. He actually went up really strong, but he had a Panther hanging on his arm.
He did. He's going to compete, that's for sure. And so, very strong move there by Alex.
He is. I mentioned this before, but for those who might be listening, he just committed to play football at Marion University in Indianapolis, and he'll be a great addition to their football team. And
he sure will.
On that D line, probably defensive end.
I would assume that's that's what we've been told, and he had a lot of options, but those decisions can be tough. And one thing for sure, that Alex will give it everything he's got. So look forward to seeing him playing on Saturdays here in the near future.
Yeah, well-deserved. Hardworking, good young man, and really impressive. Good job both on the football and basketball teams here for the Athenians. So into the lineup now, Drake Burris wearing number 14. Ethan McLemore intercepts that pass and sprints up the court, kicks it out to Hensley for three. That's off, but of course Wallace is there to clean it up and put it in.
Yeah, Wallace does what he does, right?
He's a monster on the board.
Nice push there by Ethan.
Job by Hensley there, almost with the steal, but it's going to result in a held ball, alternating possession. Tyson Fuller will check in, replacing Wallace, just like you called out, Coach. About 6 minutes to go here. We're down to two starters in the Athenian lineup, Alex Kellerman, Ian Hensley, but joined with some outstanding sophomore basketball players, I think on a 14, maybe 15-1 basketball.
Well, you talk, yes, they've had a great season. They're going to have some challenging games coming up here as well, right?
They are. Drake Burris with that defensive board. He's going to drive all the way down and throw it up, and he's going to pick up a foul as he tries to drive. Strong up with his left hand, which he is left-handed. That's number 1. I have that as Mullins' 4th foul. And the 5th foul on the Panthers. Burst will go to the line to shoot 2, and the first one rolls around the rim and out.
Now those are frustrating, right? I mean, that thing is in, and then it's like, nope.
Down in there and somehow spins out.
Nope, you're not getting this one.
Second attempt is up, and same thing, off the side of the rim.
Yeah, sometimes you miss that first one like that. You almost want to step off the line and
take a breath.
Yeah, like, okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to get a roll later, right? But,
Hensley just picked up, I think, his first foul of the game. 5th Athenian team foul.
Well, there is a running clock in high school basketball if it gets over 35 here. So we're in that territory. We are.
Yep. Hines at the line shooting 2, good on the first. Off on the second one, rebound to Hensley, who gives it to McLemore. They're going to slow the pace down a little bit. Good shot fake by Hensley, and the short jumper is good.
Hensley!
All right, well, we're at that 35-point mark now, so.
I think that was Hensley's 20th point.
Really, really good play there. Uh-oh, this could be a dunk.
And it is. Big dunk by Alex Kellerman. We wanted to see that earlier, and it
well, that's what he had one the other night, so he's got 3 in the last 2 games, and good for Alex.
Yeah, we don't miss that. That doesn't happen a lot around here in high school.
No, I know.
So it's a big deal.
You take it for granted because, you've seen him do it, but I can tell you that there have been years when this county hasn't seen a dunk, across the board. So to have 3 in 2 games is pretty impressive.
Yeah, and you were obviously up at McCutcheon, Tippecanoe County School. You saw it a little more often.
A little bit more, maybe. Sometimes out of our opponents.
Yeah.
But yeah, it adds something, right? It adds
does.
a little excitement to the game, and you watch games on television, you see them, so it's kind of fun to see them in person.
It is. Nice move by Drake Burris there with his left hand. Up and under. Good for 2.
Yeah, Burris is a talented scorer, that's for sure. A left-handed player.
Yeah.
That can hit an outside shot.
That was Hazard for 3.
Hazard.
He's certainly scored quite a few here. There's Burris again with a nice little drive. Short jumper is good. Drake Burris with 4 quick points.
Yeah, Drake ran the floor hard there. And good outlet pass down the sideline.
Looks like he's got a little shine. I know he got hit in that JV game, and his eye's a little black underneath there. So.
Well, there's some contact in basketball.
For sure. That actually hit off Hensley, but I thought it hit the Riverton Parke player out of bounds. Cale Weimer is going to check into the game for the Athenians, wearing number 32. He will replace Alex Cohen, another sophomore on the floor, along with Ian Hensley, kind of a lone senior out there right now. Three-pointers off, rebound. Well, Tyson Fuller had it. Oh, they're going to get him for a travel, and he did. Drake Burris came up with that loose ball, trying to spin out of it, but shuffled his feet.
Well, he made a nice read, really nice job of reading the pass there. And unfortunately, he just slammed into his own teammate, right? And Hensley with a good read.
Nice job driving. He's going to go all the way to the basket and can't lay up. Won't fall, but he'll go to line to shoot 2.
Panther foul on number 33.
Foul is on number 33. That's Harkrider. It's his 3rd
Team
foul.
6, Hensley will shoot 2.
16 fouls, and Hensley will go to line to shoot 2. Number 44, Hayden Martin will check in, a 6'3" senior forward for the Panthers. And Caden Underwood waiting to check in for the Athenians. I'm sure replacing Hensley when he knocks this down. And he does. Big game for Ian. I think that was his 21st point.
Yeah, a really solid game today by Ian. And he's been playing very well, very consistent here the last couple of weeks for sure.
Caden Underwood, a 6'3 junior, into the lineup now for the Athenians. Play out the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Nice little drive there by number 23, Hazard. Nice feed by Cale Weimer, sorry. Cale Weimer with that feed to Underwood for 2. Great no-look pass. Essentially the JV on the court right now for Crawfordsville, doing a great job, battling hard. Out of bounds off the Athenians. Will stay Riverton Park basketball here. 140, as you mentioned, 148 and counting to go. It is a running clock.
Yeah, at this point, we've got a 36-point lead, so. I know a lot of people have different feelings about this rule. Some people think that you're stealing time from these young players, and there's some truth to that.
Yep.
Sure. And it kind of depends, I think, when the lead occurs. So I think in this case, you may not need the running clock when it's in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
If this happened in the third quarter, I would say that you do.
It would be. I would agree with you.
I think there's a line here that maybe needs to be played with a little bit with this rule. And,
it's new this year, I think.
It is brand new. So I think it's something that you may see it tweaked. It's difficult to, you can't say, well, you put your JV in, now the clock stops. But really, that's kind of what needs to be happening now. These kids need a chance to play a little bit. And, they are going to miss out on 2 or 3 minutes of potential basketball just because the clock's not stopping.
That's a good point.
Well, now the clock will stop.
3-point basket. Hazard.
3-pointer by Hazard. Good. Oh, nice job by Ethan McElmore. Finds Tyson Fuller underneath. The layup won't fall, but good find.
Yeah, I think he kind of surprised
Tyson. It
Tyson
looked like it was a surprise look on his face.
Expecting him to shoot it.
Yeah.
2-point basket, Hazard.
2-pointer by Hazard.
Well, I think you look at the nice move there by Burris.
Yeah. Really
couldn't find
job.
it.
Nope. And that will do it. It'll be 80-49. It'll be your final score.
Unless that goes in.
Good point. I know he's going to shoot
the final
it.
score. Your Athenians 80.
Athenians pick up another victory. I think
49.
I think it's number 13, but I guess I'm not sure. I think we came into today 12-4.
Yeah, you probably know as well as I do. I'm not, sometimes with records, I'm not great with that. I'm more about the last 2 or 3 games. I think that teams evolve, teams change. We are a team that is evolving right now. I really like the way that we pushed the basketball early in the game today. I thought that's something we've been doing very well. We just got a lot of people contributing today. You get 80 points, you're going to have a lot of people scoring points. And, from Hensley getting in the books over 20, it sounds like. Morgan shooting early in the game. I thought Kellerman had spurts. He scored well today. Makai Wallace did a nice job inside as usual. But we were able to get some other baskets. Hernandez did a good job on the boards today. Off the bench, Gavin Kinney knocks down a couple shots for us.
Really?
Yeah, really a nice job. And I think as much as anything today, it's good to get back in the gym. I'm sure that a little bit of rust for both teams today. Snow, every kid likes a snow day, and I'm not saying the teachers don't as well, but about 2 is about all you can take. Because you get to that third one, it just seems like you're, okay, I'm ready to do something. And so it was nice that we were at least able to get in the gym yesterday. And so now we get back to, of course, anytime there's this much snow on the ground, I guess if there's ever any more and the little wind blows, you could be at risk of missing more school. But hopefully Mother Nature, she's cooperated the last couple days in terms of no wind. So it's hard to think how much drifting we would have if there had been some wind. So anyway, good win. And now we're in the final stretch, right? We got 5 ball games left in the regular season. Sectional draw will be coming here in a couple weeks. And so I think where we were the night when we got in our cars and left Southmont to where we are today, 2 weeks later, It's certainly been a real positive 2 weeks for the Athenians, and the fans should be proud of the team and excited for maybe what we have here coming. We've had a really good season so far. What kind of, is it going to end up just being a good season, or, this thing could turn into a great season? So we certainly have some potential, and I know everybody who's associated with the program is excited about that.
Absolutely, Coach, and good point. 80 points today. Just to run through some scoring, again, unofficial, but I think Z had 16. So we had 3 in double figures, double digits. Z had 16, Alex Kellerman had 12. I have Hensley down for 21, and Makai Wallace had 15. And then, as you mentioned, just some other guys got in the scoring column too. Gavin Kinney had 5 points. Drake Burris with 4 points, 2 great buckets there. Cale Corsi had a point at the line, and Underwood with 2, and Hernandez with 4. So great job, lots of points up there, and we look forward to going to Tri-West on Friday, and then we'll be back here Saturday to bring you a game against the Parke Heritage Wolves. And so that'll be Saturday, February 12th at 7:30. Good luck to our Lady Athenian basketball team tonight as they participate in the sectional semifinal at Danville, taking on the Danville Warriors. Coach Slicker, I know you'll be there watching your daughter and her teammates, so we wish them the best. And, of course, good luck to the Lady Athenian swim team, and they are competing in the sectional.
Thanks, Brian.
Yep, appreciate you. Thanks to Justin and to Austin, and always to Coach Welliver for really putting this whole thing together. So we look forward to joining you next Saturday. Thank you.